Hi everyone, welcome to Greeklish Outdoors. Today we are looking at the NatureHike outdoor multi-purpose hand shovel. So, stick around. So I found this hand shovel whilst browsing on AliExpress and I thought it looked quite cool, quite interesting, so I thought I'd buy it and show you guys what it's all about. It's not just a hand shovel or a trowel as you might call it in the UK, but it's also a multi-tool. Anyway, let's take a closer look. So there is the hand shovel. It comes in this nice canvas case. It does come with a couple of belt loops so you can attach it to your belt. And it also has this leave no trace information. Leave no trace is a set of outdoor ethics promoting conservation in the outdoors. It consists of 7 principles. And then it lists those 7 principles there. Nice little bit of information there to remind campers, wild campers, hikers to be more mindful when they're in the outdoors about leaving waste and, of course, leaving no trace. If I pop it open, you can see the handle there. And there you see the hand shovel. According to NatureHike's page, it has 9 different functions, which we will go through in a second. But a few facts and figures about this shovel first. So the hand shovel has a total length of 260 millimeters and a depth of 27 millimeters. At its widest point, the blade on this is 70 millimeters. The case included has dimensions of 290 by 95 millimeters. It is made from 3 CR13 stainless steel, which according to the website has high hardness and high strength, and the total weight of this item is approximately 180 grams. So it is quite a nice, lightweight little hand shovel. So the first feature we'll come to is this rope, which when it is unwound is 290 centimeters long. It's basically like paracord, but of course multi-uses when you're out in the field. For example, for tying around the end of your bottle, in case you need to suspend it somewhere. Now let's come to its second feature, which is the fact it has a hollow handle, which means you can add a long stick in there, like so, and then either have it as a spear or as an extended handle, so you can get a little bit more leverage when you're digging. You need a stick which is a similar size to the handle, slot that in, and there are little holes on either side where you can use a screw to fix this onto your shovel. And once you've either screwed it or nailed it in position, you have an extended handle. Right here at the base it has a nail pull, which you can use to lever out any unwanted nails. Here you can see I have a rusty old nail. I just simply put that through the gap, move it down to the smallest point, and then just pull up and you act like a lever to pull the nail out. On this part of the blade you can see there are 3 different size wrench holes. I have a nut and bolt here. As you can see there, the nut does fit well into this wrench and you can tighten or loosen it up if you please. One thing I can say is that because these wrenches are stuck within this large blade, it's not very good for working in small spaces. As you can see, I'm working with a double bolt today and I would not be able to do it all the way up because of the limited space. We do have a ruler on here. It also has a bottle opener. There's also a saw blade. And it also has a blade for cutting and carving. Now back at my office, I've tried to sharpen up this edge using my hockey puck stone and also some other whetstones, and it's really not very easy to sharpen up. I even used the Fiskars X-Sharp, which I previously reviewed, and even still, not very sharp. I know it's only a multi-use hand shovel and it's not really a proper blade, but still, it makes it very, very difficult to carve in two ways. One is the fact that you can't really push on the back of this blade because of the serrated side. You end up cutting your thumb. It also seems to be designed for left-handed people. If I'm carving here in my right hand, then the sharp side of the blade is facing down, and now you can't really get into the wood. If you're left-handed, it's a little bit easier. You can actually see what you're doing, but again, you can't push back on this blade. You'll end up cutting your thumb, and because of that, you can't really get much purchase on this. I mean, yeah, a few little slithers of wood coming off, but it's not that sharp and it's not that useful for that. However, could I make some feather sticks with this dried piece of wood? First I'll try in my right hand with the blade facing down. That's a fail. Let's try my left hand. Really find it difficult without being able to push on the back of the blade very well. Well, that's about the best I can get. And even doing that, I ended up injuring myself. And finally, of course, it has the shovel part. So the usefulness of this hand shovel, and would I use these functions on a day-to-day basis? Well, the first part, the shovel, yes, it's a classic design, it's nothing new, and it works very, very well. Next, the nail pull, yeah, again, works fine. I think it might struggle against really stuck-in nails, but today it worked very, very well. Next, the hollow handle gets a thumbs up. Yes, I definitely extend that, it worked very, very well. The cordage, yes, always use a bit of cordage, it's a great little function. And the bottle opener worked fine. The functions where I was less impressed was the wrenches. Yes, it does work, but you are going to struggle to use this in tight places. The saw, again, yes, it works, but it is really hard work. But would I be using it every day? No. Next, the blade side, which I can definitely say is never going to replace any of the knives I normally carry with me. It's not sharp enough. It's extremely difficult to sharpen up. And because of that saw on the opposite side, you really can't get any purchase on it to put any power behind that blade for things like carving or cutting. And finally, the ruler. Yes, it is an accurate ruler up to 7 centimeters, but when I'm out in the field, I'm not going to be measuring things as small as 7 centimeters, so really, it's not much use. So I think I might have found another use for this. What about using it for self-defense? For example, some reptilian man wanted to have a go at you. What are you going to do?
I want to take over the world. Ah.
Although I couldn't advise you doing it. It works pretty well. Well, it's a great little multi-tool. I often would take a little hand shovel or trowel with me when I'm out camping or hiking, just in case you need to do your business, basically. To have one with a multifunctional use is quite handy, but it feels pretty tough and durable. I do like it, it's quite a handy little tool, and this costs just €12. So that's not too bad, I don't think, for a nice, solid little item. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, but for now, thanks for watching, take care, much love, see you next time.